Assalamualaikum and very good evening. My name is Ahmad Syahid bin Razan. My metric number is 180169.
My name is Nurul Atika binti Zazali, metric number 178769.
My name is Kadi Ilyana binti Mota. My metric number is 179620.
My name is Siti Norifa binti Bahtia. My metric number is 180597.
My name is Rasha binti Abbas. My metric number is 180789.
My name is Siti Nabila binti Abu Bakar. My metric number is 178911.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurijana binti Mustafa and my metric number is 179550.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Izzat Syafiq bin Mahfudi. My metric number is 180609.
So, regarding for our second week, okay, thank you for coming for this for our meeting for our second meeting. Okay. Okay. Can anyone of us list up all the topic and all the subtopic and the theme that we decide for last week?
So, first we choose head theme. So, the subtopic is haze, El Nino, food. So, the second subtopic is economy. So,
No, the second theme lah.
the second theme, okay, sorry. Second theme is economy. So, we choose the two subtopic yang currency, inflation and tax. We focus on GST. And also the last one, theme is crime. We focus on cyberbullying, kidnapping and child abuse. So we proceed to choose our
So I think you all had done your research about all the topic that you all had choose. So I think we can round the table.
Anyone you can put up your
Yes.
idea and opinion about why we choose that theme and why we choose that subtopic.
Yes.
So,
Please.
You start first.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. For me,
why are you laughing?
nothing. For me, based on my research, I have concluded that haze has come back to our life, and before this it has settled down. And yesterday the weather is so hazy, and I think we should make a video regarding this topic, and we can make the video regarding on how to prevent haze, or how to what can we do during haze. For example, wearing mask, not doing too much vigorous activity during haze. I think it's kind of good because we need to take care of our health.
Actually, I also want to choose the topic haze and I support Izzat for this topic because yesterday I really did not satisfied with the weather because the weather is very hot and it's also hard to breathe and so on. So I want to choose haze and the maybe haze we can do like Izzat said just now. So I choose haze also.
But he just popped up yesterday, right?
But
No, it is just not strong enough that reason for us to proceed with that thing, you know.
you know what? Because of haze
You go
yesterday,
first,
my
nanti I go.
mood, I don't know. I just I just become like angry. I want just angry with the weather. I don't know. Maybe just
Right? Okay.
Maybe you just okay. So regarding the haze, actually, yeah, like we just discussed last week, right? The haze itself is actually is an effect from our weather, actually, because the El Nino increase the temperature, and the temperature, when the temperature increase, it will also increase the chances for our forest to burn, right? So actually haze and El Nino is quite related. Why don't we just combine them to be one of our to be one of our PSC video, right? So yeah, And when you just want to say about when your mood is not good about the haze, actually I think in terms of haze, I think you are more irritated with the El Nino, right? Because yeah, it's hot, it's warm, and it's not
Yeah.
warm, it's hot actually.
People getting sick of it.
Ah, yeah, you actually like you don't want to go to class because the
Yeah.
weather is really hot, right?
Every
Ah.
day,
Pause.
every single day.
Okay, next.
As for me, I like cyberbullying subtopic because
You have to be someone.
no, not like that, not that cruel. Because we know when we are being bullied, but most of us do not realize that we are cyberbullying another person. Uh, that mostly happens when we keep commenting blah 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 blah. Keep blaming another person, keep commenting, keep posting the bad words for the another person, reposting, retweeting, the pictures of them, but we did not realize that we cyberbullying another person. So we have to make the people realize that what they do is wrong.
Maybe before this, I choose the maybe I suggest the subtopic of text. Okay, but after my research, okay,
You don't like text.
So I'm more likely to choose the subtopic of cyberbullying also, same like Bella, because maybe Bella info more to maybe the person like or text or what. So but cyberbullying also occur to artists, like example the what
Famous actress.
famous actress Nina Filza, the people edit her photo on her birthday party. She just eat the cake, but the person edit the
Something else.
picture make she like also, oh wow, this girl like that. Also artists also get the cyberbully when artists wear something and she or he wear something that not good. So people comment like, oh, so what?
So open.
So open also like that. So they can comment, but maybe the way of the way of the comment is so rude. So they will be so rude something like that. Yes.
Agree with your opinion, but I think child abuse also important topic because the children will continue our next generation. So it is important for us to treat them well. So child abuse is quite hot topic right now. I mean, it's quite happening among the families. So I think we can talk about this and we can tell them how to report when we see the child abuse, or we can tell them what the effect to the children who abuse.
I for idea because nowadays there are many child abuse cases. Even if it's not the child's father or mothers, maybe the babysitters have abused them, and sometimes the baby just 2 or 3 months old, they cannot tell their parents. The babysitters ignore them when they cry, they does not give the and so
Actually, for me, regarding the child abuse itself, right? When the parents don't know to treat their children well. Actually, every stage of life, like when they are an infant, when they are as toddler, the infant is at the range of 0 to 1 years old, uh, 1 years old children, and for toddler is 1 to 3 years, 1 to 3 years children. And actually at the every stage of life, they have their basic need itself, such as during their infant range, they need to be vaccinated, they need to be treat they need to be treat well, because they need to even the food itself that need to be given also need to be proper, and not the one that just they normally we eat. So I think that also, when the improper treat towards the children, also that kind of treat also will contribute to the child abuse. For me, actually, I think.
But oppositely, for me, that is not child abuse, because that is just an example of the act like improper education for parents towards their children. So, child abuse is the acts of um, abusing children, um, such as abusing children with no intention of educating, just for you to burst out your angers or something on that children. So child abuse is a very, very, very dangerous cases, because a lot of cases um, relating to the death of these children. So I think um, we need to report to the proper channel, and then um, educate also these parents to properly uh, give to properly burst out their angers not onto their children, because they didn't know anything. In that age, you just want to learn, and then it is our duty to teach them. It is not mentioning that what beating them is abuse. But beating them for education or beating them out of anger is a different thing. So I strongly, strongly, strongly agree that we choose these child abuse cases, so that we can give awareness to people nowadays, especially those young mothers, young fathers, about educating children and what things that abuse them.
I like your idea about educating people, because not to parents that we are educating to. We can for the future parents also, because they need have to get the knowledge how to treat the children well, because mostly they don't know how to treat the children, so they abuse them without knowing
Without
it.
them knowing it.
So for the future parents, they can apply the knowledge also.
Yeah, and in addition, also people which is not their mother or father can also be educated about that is not their children. What if that happened to their children? And also, what their act can be legally taken into action by certain people. So they can't abuse children actually. So
Yeah, for me about that, actually like you just telling about the physical abuse, right? You know that when you just shouted at them, it's also considered as the abuse.
Shout to minorities.
Like when you just shouted in the public when your children just doing something, it also will contribute to the mental abuse. Yeah, the child will go in fear, in anxiety, because they don't know whether that what they have done at that during their childhood it is wrong or not, because the parents didn't know how to give the proper education towards the children. And that's why I'm saying that every stage of life, the parents need to know the proper way to teach their children, so that the mental abuse, the physical abuse of the children didn't happen.
Okay, I think we need to stop now because the azan is going to. Yes, there is it. So I thank you for that.
We choose child abuse.